Night moon. If I throw up, I will die. If I throw up, I will die. The words streak through Sarah's head. She presses her lips tight until the nausea passes. Trying to overcome this inexplicable fear, she bends, a broken tree over porcelain, legs quaking, hands forming a plea. When she finally remembers him clearly, she weeps. His old man's flesh forced into her 8-year-old mouth, back pressed hard against the narrow bed, springs creaking as he jerked his stench into her. If I throw up, I will die. If I throw up, I will... She grieves for the child she forgot, had to forget, but now can no longer forget. Nights when her stomach churns, and the moon buries itself deep into the innocent sky. Unsettling changes. Sarah thinks she's met someone. He never stayed out all night dancing, never painted roses on city walls, doesn't write steamy poetry or wear jeans with holes in the knees, patches stitched up and down. He brings her broth when she's ill, opens doors, touches her as she passes. His hands are careful, eyes soft. 10 years ago she would have found him boring. 10 years ago she wasn't a mom. He takes the boy to the zoo, movies, baseball games, wants to marry Sarah, adopt the boy. After all, Norman hasn't been seen in years. Sarah doesn't know how that works. She would have to face Norman. Would her pulse race? Would she want him again? The boy's still Norman's son, still that piece of Norman she wraps her heart around like a pearl. With the boy adopted, Norman may fade. That part of her heart may collapse inward. Relentless. No love deserves such punishment. Our marriage grows into an aging buffalo, meat blown dry by the chilled northern winds and picked clean by small skittering birds until the very heart of it is gone. Its bones scatter and tumble, some to be carried off by laughing wolves, or displayed in a museum at Graceland for future lovers to frown upon, scoff, "That'll not be us." They're unable to see the winds already building like a tornado to their north. They can't fathom they need shelter from that relentless moon, already spinning its pole dance in anticipation of killing hunts yet to come. Song of the Wadi Hitan. Prone on the hot white sands of the Wadi Hitan, I slide my arms up and down, making angel wings. The dust storm still looms, a huge powder puff on the horizon. Soon it will sweep past me to Cairo, that jeweled lady sprawled by the fickle Nile. Men and women will cover their faces. Cats will hide beneath buildings. Windows will take weeks of polishing to come clean. Deep in the sands beneath me a whale cries. His flesh has melted, teeth scattered like broken pearls. His last meal of fresh shark meat has long been digested. He laments the loss of his ocean and friends to hunt with when nights are cool. Unlike the pharaohs, Cleopatra, and the great pyramids, he was forgotten, he tells me. I can't speak whale speak, can't tell him he wasn't forgotten, can't ask what song he sang so many years ago that pierced thick sand and inspired turbaned men resting here at this spot on Camelback to name this place Wadi Hitan, Valley of Whales. Instead, I Scheherazade him images of high tumbling waves, fat sharks waiting to be eaten, giant squid drifting under moonless nights, good for hunting, whales swimming free. He sighs. The desert sleeps.